So this is the new Anus Hardy that was just added in the new GTA Online Money Fronts DLC, and it's something that I really wasn't expected to be added to this game at all. Obviously this is based clearly on the Nissan Laurel, and probably has some early Toyota Chaser thrown in there as well. I don't know a whole lot about this car yet, I haven't checked out any of the customization options, but I do know that there is a taxi livery that you can actually do taxi jobs in with this vehicle, and also there's a drift version of this vehicle coming. So let's go and actually take a look at the customization for this vehicle and see what you can actually do with it. So let's take a look at this vehicle's customization. I'm not sure what there will be for this vehicle, as I said. I do know that there probably is going to be some drift stuff, hopefully, for this vehicle. I can already see the bumper option, so that's good. So yeah, let's go and customize this vehicle. So front bumpers, okay, so a bunch of splitters by looks of it and lips, but at least they're in the bumper option, I suppose. So I do have to wonder if there is going to be like a proper sort of drift body kit, like what's on screen now, hopefully. So yeah, all this sort of stuff basically. Lip splitters, a chin guard, which I don't know what that actually changes. I don't know what that changes. I think it might be black or something. It's strange. Obviously this could be like drift bumpers and stuff like this. Yeah, there you go, that's what I'm expecting. Which doesn't look that bad actually. I'm probably going to go for a VIP build maybe for this vehicle. Yeah, I might go for something like this. Or maybe not actually. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So yeah, I'm going to change the build obviously due to this. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go for this I think instead. So yeah, I might as well get that instead. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I wasn't expecting this actually. I didn't know this was on this vehicle, so I guess I'm going to go for this. What about the rear bumpers though? I'm not sure about the rear bumpers. I'm probably going to go and... I don't know what they're to do. What has thrown me off balance. I wasn't expecting this sort of stuff to be for this vehicle. Let's go and do the rear bumpers now. Obviously it's going to be basically the same pretty much. Although there is a drift cage. That's interesting. I don't know what the drift cage is. So sport bumpers, various other bumpers as well, drift bumpers, that sort of stuff with the drift charm. Time attack bumper and the drift cage, which I don't know what that is. But I'm probably going to go for the sport bumper, I think. Yeah, the sport bumper looks okay, so I'm going to go for that, I think. Yeah, it looks okay. Okay, so is this going to be, yeah, roll cage and trim? So let's go and put on secondary trim, I think. That will make sense. I think I'm probably going to go for the secondary trim and roll cage. Okay, so I don't know if I should put a roll cage in this vehicle or not. I do know that these cars in real life do sometimes have roll cages. Obviously not really realistic roll cages, I don't think they're real roll cages. Yeah, I don't know if I should put a roll cage in this vehicle or not. Probably not actually. No, I'm not going to put a roll cage in this vehicle, I don't think. So now we move on to the exhausts, and obviously there's going to be quite a few options, although I think there's probably going to be some very interesting ones here. So obviously there's all the titanium and big bore exhaust, which we can't really see unfortunately. Yeah, it's kind of zoomed out a little bit, but obviously there's going to be blast pipes for this vehicle. And I think we already know what's going to come up next. Yeah, this sort of stuff. Although, unfortunately, it isn't actually painted by the looks of it. I would have thought it would have been like painted exhaust, like they do have on these cars sometimes. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it. But yeah, obviously, I'm going to go with one of these. I'm not going to go for like a star or anything, because I don't think that really fits this vehicle that much. I'm probably going to go for, yeah, I'm going to go for something like that maybe. Yeah, I think this one looks good. So moving on to the fenders now, and surprisingly there isn't any bolt-on arches or any wide-body kits or anything along those lines. I really would have thought there would have been some for this vehicle, but I guess there isn't. Maybe there's some on the drift car version maybe, but obviously I'm going to go for this I think, because that one looks the best. Grills, I'm not sure about grills. I don't know what they would actually use on this sort of car in real life. Maybe sort of like one of these grills maybe. I don't know actually. Yeah, I haven't actually looked at this sort of vehicle or these style of vehicles for quite a while, so I don't know what they would use. I didn't know this was actually part of the car customization things for this vehicle, basically. I guess I'm going to go for the alternative badge grille, actually. Yeah, I think that one looks the best. So let's take a look at the hoods now. I think I probably already know what I'm going to go for, but I might as well just take a look at them to see if there's anything different. Yeah, I'm probably going to go for this one, I'd imagine. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad actually, so yeah, I'm going to go for this one. Although, obviously there's going to be a bunch of other hoods as well. I think most of these are going to be vented. Yeah, a lot of these are going to be vented hoods, basically. I'm surprised there's not a lot of carbon, actually. I would have thought this would have had more carbon hoods, but I guess there isn't for some reason. So, yeah, all these are just going to be the same, basically. Okay, there's a turbo version and a V8 swap version. I wasn't expecting that. That's interesting. And a better version of the Kaido hood. Although, I'm not actually going to go and put this one on, largely because I think this one would just be overused, basically. I think everyone who makes something like this will put that one on, so I'm going to go for this one instead. Yeah, I'm going to go for that one, I think, just to be a little bit different than most people. Although, yeah, no, I'm going to keep that sort of the one I've chosen. Horn. Lights. Is there going to be anything in the lights? Nothing. I don't know what I was expecting there. Liveries. Okay, so let's move on to the liveries now. Obviously, this is what it came with from the dealership, which I guess is a reference to something, maybe. I don't know. There are a bunch of other liveries, however. There's black stripes. So I might choose that one. There's white stripes as well, which, yeah, I'm probably going to go and choose the white stripes, actually, I think. Yeah, I'm going to choose that one. There's this sort of yellow stripe by looks of it. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Something at the back as well. There's the taxi livery that you can actually use to do taxi jobs. Obviously, I'm not going to put that one on, but that's interesting. There's this one as well, which is sort of like what this would be on this sort of car in real life, basically. There's this one, which I'm probably going to have to censor that, actually. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to actually censor that. There's a sort of rally one by looks of it, and also a racing one. So I'm probably going to go for... I'm actually going to go for the white stripes, I think. Yeah, these look okay. So I think I'm probably going to go and actually paint the vehicle as well a different colour, because I don't like the white bit at the bottom. So yeah, I'm probably going to speed this part up because it's going to take a while, but yeah, I'm going to go and paint the vehicle. So I've decided to paint this vehicle marina blue. I just think it looks good in this colour, but I probably will end up changing it at some point. I might change it to pink, actually, maybe. Anyway, let's move on to the mirrors now. And I don't know if they actually change the vehicle's mirrors when they make these cars in real life. I guess probably, although I can't remember actually seeing any of these vehicles' mirrors. Like, I can't think of any of these vehicles' mirrors. I should actually go and check, but anyway, I'm going to go and change the mirrors anyway. I think I'm going to go for the GT mirrors, actually. Okay, so there's plate mounting as well. So you can actually change where the plate is mounted at the front, which is kind of surprising, actually. I think this is the first time I've seen that on the vehicle. So obviously there's side skirts as well, which, again, I don't know if they do this in real life. I guess they probably do, actually. I don't know, I can't really recall. The only ones I've seen, I think, are like not had side skirts on, but I'm going to go and put side skirts on anyway. So I'm not sure about street side skirts or maybe drift side skirts. I think I'm going to go for the drift side skirts, actually. So spoiler. Now this is going to be interesting. Yeah, I do wonder if there's going to be like a big spoiler. If there's like a big front pit, like a big front splitter, there's probably going to be a big spoiler, I'd imagine. So this is going to be really interesting. So obviously there's roof spoilers and all this sort of stuff. So if you're making a drift build, perfect. So yeah, all this sort of stuff. There's a drag wing, which is kind of surprising, actually. Yeah, it's kind of surprising that there is actually a drag wing. All this sort of stuff as well. A muscle killer wing. Extreme downforce BWG. I don't know what BWG means. Maybe it's like a fake brand or something. Obviously there's the drift wing and all that sort of stuff, and there is. So obviously I'm going to go for this, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go for this. I really am surprised they actually put this on the car. I really am surprised that they actually put that on this vehicle. Yeah, I'm probably going to go for that, I think, because it just makes sense. I do have to wonder if there's any liveries that have stuff on the back. probably. Like liveries on the spoiler. That'd be interesting to see if that's a thing. Obviously, I'm going to lower this vehicle as well. Yeah, it would just make sense to have this vehicle lowered. And I think that's it, really. Yeah, that's it, really. Aside from the windows, obviously, which I'm not going to tint the windows. It doesn't really make much sense for this vehicle. But yeah, now onto the wheels, which I'm probably going to speed up or maybe skip because I'm going to be here a while. So out of all the rims, I think these ones look the best. They just seem to fit this vehicle the best anyway. So yeah, I'm going to go for these. I'm not going to paint them, I don't think, because this is technically stock painted wheels. I'm not sure about the tyre design though. It would make sense. I have seen vehicles like this with sort of tyres like that, but I'm not going to put them on. And I think that's it really. Although I'm actually going to go and paint this a different colour actually, I think. Or I might change the livery as well. Yeah, I'm going to change it to the black, and then I'm going to go and paint this yellow, I think, actually. Yeah, I think yellow would look good on this vehicle. Just make it nice and vibrant, basically. Yeah, this sort of yellow, basically. Do I want to do the secondary colour black or yellow? I don't know. I don't know about black. It might just be... Yeah, I'm going to go and paint this yellow, I think, actually. It doesn't actually look that bad as sort of black, but yeah, I'm going to go and paint this yellow. Like this. Yeah, it looks okay. So yeah, nice and vibrant. Actually, I'm going to go and see what the other liveries are as well. Yeah, so as you can see, there's stuff on the back from the other liveries, which is kind of interesting really. I'm kind of glad that they did that. It does look kind of cool. But yeah, I think that's it really for this vehicle. So, pleasantly surprised by the customization options. It's definitely a really good vehicle, and I'm glad that they actually did this. Let's go and drive this and talk about it. So I am actually kind of surprised that they added this vehicle to the game. I wasn't expecting them to add a vehicle like this in this update. I really thought we were just going to get like a bunch of modern vehicles basically. So this one was actually kind of surprising. Obviously, I like the customization of this vehicle. Unfortunately, some of the previous vehicles from the previous updates, I think it's the Chavos V6 they added in the last update actually, didn't really have any customizations when it comes to the bumpers, which was kind of disappointing to be honest. Was it the Chavos V6? It might have been a different car. If it is a different car, I'll put it on screen now. Yeah, obviously that vehicle didn't really have any customization options, which was kind of disappointing. So I'm glad that they went down the customization route for this vehicle. And I'm kind of surprised really. I wasn't expecting them to add this sort of stuff to this vehicle. Obviously, this vehicle is probably a GTA 6 vehicle, which is kind of interesting, really. Yeah, it's kind of good to see them adding sort of vehicles like this in the game. It does actually make me wonder what the DLC in December is going to be like as well. I wonder if they're going to add more vehicles like this. They also added a bunch of other vehicles in this update as well, and I might do a review on some of them. I'm not going to be doing every single vehicle in the update, largely because I don't have the money and also I don't have the time. But I might do something on the Carling Woodlander, I'm pretty sure it's called, or basically the Subaru Forester that they added in this update. Also maybe the drift version of this vehicle as well. Although I'm probably not going to be doing something like the police bike because I don't want to spend 4 million on a police bike. But it's going to be interesting to see some of the vehicles as well. There's actually the stock version of one of them vehicles, I think. I can't remember what it's called, the pickup truck. So yeah, I might be doing reviews on those vehicles if this video does well. If not, then maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more. And I will see you next time, hopefully. Hopefully in a different GTA 5 car. Or GTA Online car. Or GTA 6 Online car. Or whatever else. Yeah, I'll see you next time, hopefully.